Constantine.
My dear cousin.
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on Saturday.
Really?
The city and its outposts were... These beasts were led by...
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar...
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act... It was calling the animals around it and it seemed like it was transferring... I have never seen anything... And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation.
Of course. Don't tell me that a...
Yes. The governor was... And yet they were being attacked as well. That time it was a Nardai Glenderman. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also...
So, it would... I don't see what we can do. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done.
Perhaps. But These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion.
You're exaggerating, dear cousin. The attacks you thought were cool...
You may be right. But
do you really believe that cousin, you know how much I respect you, but I see it's already quite late. If you...
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But don't be concerned. Use the opportunity to take some rest. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where...
Sorry, Your Excellency.
You are one of his bodyguards.
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has...
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
You
better tell me everything.
But I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him. He sleeps very little.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed?
Well, His Highness had specifically...
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to tavern.
Where could he go?
I've no idea.
Listen, you were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but Constantine is not just my governor. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once, so...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his... He writes so much down in there. I hope you find His Highness.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
This boy has all...
Locked.
Never thought your cousin was capable of such madness. Killing people that he suspects might have seen him. We can't let him do this, my child. We must help them.
Some Renaigse around...
That doesn't happen often.
You're very isolated here. Why live...
It's a long story.
When I was young, I got engaged to a young man. But he wasn't my Minundanim. I thought he was, but I was wrong. And one day, I met the one as I had broken my engagement.
So, our parents came to settle here. They built this...
There. Now, do you want to know any...
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem. May the trees on your road...
Thanks! You saved us.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged.
I'm glad I could help you. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an honor...
Someone like...
in some ways. But his mark...
He's talking about...
Indeed, that might be him.
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but...
He walks along the path.
He has a sinister look in his eyes.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one... Do you have any idea how I could figure...
He could hide in the old house. He would see him passing...
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you can hide there.
Thank you. You've been a great...
Be prudent.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait.
Look, he's coming. This passage didn't exist before. It must be the way your cousin went.
Constantine, what are you doing?
Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is you have done so much for me, but I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back, but do not kill him for anything in the world.
Constantine, come back and explain yourself.
He's the one contaminating the Guardians. He's the one responsible for the attacks.
Strong man. It's the only explanation.
May the enlightened partake me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies. Your armor is falling apart. May the shadow engulf our enemies. 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 Your armor is falling apart. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he... And now it's you.
What is mad?
The consequence of stop him.
I still can't...
Even if I hesitate to follow the orders of a tool, and I fear that this thing has not lied.
We must learn more if we want to... This hiding place he was talking about...
If he is as clever as I think, my child, we need to be prudent from now on, even if he is keen on sparing.
I'm well aware.
And what hope do we have against...
Allow me to be more pragmatic, Father. The natives will help us. Perhaps the Nords, if... The idea disgusts me to ask for help from that. And we could also speak to the Mother Cardinal. What an absurd project. But not here. On an island where everything... Let us go.